Joining us. A win's a win, and you've progressed in the Integro Sports Cup, coming from behind to beat Market Drayton. You must be pleased with that side of the result, at least anyway.
Yeah, we are, to be fair, and we spoke about the character before the game. We managed to come from behind 3 times at the weekend, and again tonight we've obviously been disappointed to go behind from a sloppy set play, which is something that we've had some warning signs already this season that we need to sharpen up on set plays. But the goal was a disappointing one to concede. But on the plus side of that, we've shown some good character and probably dominated the second half, and perhaps could add 1 or 2 more if we're being really critical. But obviously we're nice to get through to the next round.
Yeah, I suppose on Thursday night you'll be doing a bit extra work on defending, especially set plays, because obviously, as you say, scored tonight from a sloppy set play and 3 on Saturday with easy goals in all reality to concede.
Yeah, that's a little bit disappointing, because it's something that we've prided ourselves on probably in the last month or 6 weeks, that we've been really solid defensively. Like you say, we've conceded now 4 in the last 2 games, which is a bit unlike us. So yeah, well, it's something that we'll have to address. But I suppose we'll take the positives out of tonight mainly. Great
resilience though to come back to get the 2 goals from Rhys, and to be honest, it could have been even more had it not been for their keeper and maybe a bit more forward thinking.
Yeah, I think that's the only critical thing that we'll have, that we could have been a little bit more ruthless, if you like, and that was the word I used at half time. So we've got to be ruthless in both boxes, ruthless to score goals, and then ruthless not to concede silly set plays. And Rhys has done excellent to get his 2 goals tonight, but I think obviously there's 1 or 2 in there who are probably thinking that they could have had a goal themselves if they were that little bit more clinical, and we deserve probably a few more goals as well.
Yeah, no Anthony Melbourne tonight. I assume he was just rested with the amount of fixtures that we've had and coming up.
Yeah, obviously Melbs is he's an integral part to the team, and we have 1 or 2 who've been rested tonight. Obviously Duffs and Ruben, who's been on fire for us lately. It's important that we manage the squad and we try and look after players. We've got, like I say, we've got the busy Christmas period coming up now, so we're going to need everyone. But also on the flip side of that, it was a chance to have a look at a few and get a few minutes that they haven't had in recent weeks. So obviously I think a lot of people have come out with some credit tonight.
Brought in 2 new lads, Dorian and Sam. How do you think they performed the game in both 45 minutes each?
Yeah, I thought they both did okay, to be honest. It's a big step up from where they've been in recent weeks, but they've been training with us and they've done well, and they've got a great attitude and a will to learn, and we've got a good group that they'll fit in well too, and hopefully they can keep continuing to learn in the training sessions, and we can give them minutes where we can. Yeah,
some more food for thought for you, South, Dave Riley and Dave Hamnett then.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've just said, we'll need a squad, because the games come thick and fast. So it's nice to add numbers. We're always looking to try and add numbers, but we've obviously got to add the right numbers and the right amount of quality as well.
Yeah. It was great to give 10 minutes to Tom France. How do you think he did on his return?
Yeah, I mean, Fran is a great lad, and he's a great character to have around the dressing room. He's been itching to get back, but it's important that we manage that properly. At the end of the day, he's virtually missed two years of football, and he'll be a huge player for us if we can get him back to anything like he would be. So yeah, it was nice to get him 10 minutes on the pitch. I think he touched the ball twice, and one of them being a clearing header. So it was just nice to get him back out there.
Yeah, and how much has he been missed on that pitch as a whole? As you said, he's had 2 years virtually out. He had a short spell last year, but then got injured straight away.
Yeah, I suppose he's been really unlucky. But listen, he'll be missed at any club at this level of football. Fran is proven he's one of the best wingers around, and if we can get him back to anywhere near where he was, then he'll be a massive addition for us coming into a busy period, and hopefully we can obviously blood him back into the squad over the next 3, 4, 5 weeks, however long it takes.
Yeah, and that busy period continues on Saturday with a trip to Spalding. What's your thoughts ahead of that game, because it's always a tricky place to go, but I believe Kidsgrove have done quite well there over the past few seasons.
Yeah, I think we've got a decent record wherever we've been there. I've been there 1 or 2 times and we've picked up 3 points, so hopefully we'll do that again Saturday. But we know it's going to be a tough game, a long journey ahead of us, but we won't be making excuses of that. We've got a good away record and we're proud of that away record, so we're looking to continue that Saturday and approach the game in the same manner as we have in recent league games.
Yeah, and we're getting that run going, that unbeaten run going again. It was 13 a while ago. I think this is 5 or 6 now since Loughborough when we were last beaten. Yeah,
and that's something we mentioned about at the weekend. I spoke to the lads in the dressing room about the best sides are the ones who can do it consistently. Yeah, and we went on a 13-game unbeaten run. Although a lot of them were in cup games, which obviously didn't help the league situation. But now it's important that we keep picking 3 points, or keep picking points and moving in the right direction. Obviously, starting that Saturday.
Yeah, and also keeping in the cups, obviously through in the Integro Sports Cup to the 3rd round, and still got the Staffordshire Senior Cup to come.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but then they're important because they're important competitions to stay involved in, because it's not every day that you win trophies on Saturdays, and we want to be competitive in every game we play in. Yeah, I know we've made a few changes tonight and we've managed to have a look at a few, but that's the importance of having a squad, and it's important to stay in these games and another cup that we're through in.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for